All right. Well, maybe we should start
I think
watching it.
Steve is watching it.
Okay, let's watch it.
I'm watching it.
Okay.
It's only 54 seconds.
See? Don't move in there. No, there's a moon turtle.
Lightning bug.
It's a moon turtle. It's a moon turtle.
Can't be the motorcycle.
I
Can't see the motorcycle.
Where is it? Oh, what is that?
There's another sparkle. You see what
Is that
I'm saying?
Sasquatch?
What is that?
I saw something.
Well, oh, it's moving
Yeah.
around.
Yep.
Look.
That's pretty.
Moved it,
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Right there. How do you not fucking see it, bro?
Right there. See?
I mean, I see it.
Dude, that was
Look.
terrible. That could have been.
No,
me.
we're still watching it. Hold on.
Look. Isn't it so
Deer
beautiful?
Can't be.
I don't.
It's
It's
not even
behind them
trees.
trees.
There's nobody
Is
down
that
there.
Bo Cephas out in the
No,
woods
man,
up
damn
there?
it. Let me ask you a question. So,
All right.
when you see these ghost videos, right?
Yeah.
Let's discuss this.
Okay. This is what we're
Why
doing.
Why is it the most intellectually inept people that find these motherfuckers like you see it, it's down, and that's no disrespect to people who talk like that.
That
That's
sounds
no
like it,
disrespect to morons. But
though. we're not disrespecting stupid people on this show, but why?
No. I'm just saying, like they clearly have like she had to move the camera for him to see it. Why are you moving the camera? Your eyes are not connected to. Cause she's like, look, see, it's right there, and
Right
she
there.
moved and then moved it.
See, it's over there.
so first of all, when was it? How long ago was it?
It says 18 years ago.
So 18 years ago, it wasn't like you had your cell phone out there taking video. So these guys brought a camera out in the woods at night to do what?
I don't
That's
know,
a
maybe
good question.
by
And
the
look,
sound-
and it's got 6.4 million views.
by the sounds of it, it might have been some backcountry ancestral porn that they were trying to shoot. Just saying.
I don't know, but it was probably as grainy as it would have turned out to be.
12,000 people gave it a thumbs up.
12,000 people.
Well, what did
Now-
you guys see? 'Cause
1,000
all I
people
s-
gave a 54-second video of what looked like ghost farts in the middle of the woods, and two people in the background talking, going, "You see, it's right over there. That's not the motorcycle."
They're out there
isn't
filming
even a
motorcycles.
vehicle in the whole scene. What are we talking about?
Okay. What I saw may or may not have been Bigfoot.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Dude, you know what it probably was? There's probably some moonshiner out in the fucking woods in the country somewhere, wherever we are. This is obviously like,
It was
I'm watching.
probably Jethro that, hey, run up the head, get up into them trees, and then just walk back and forth and show your head a little bit. And the video is
show
going to
you.
be so crappy that we won't even be able to tell that it's you.
the only thing that makes me curious about this is that if it was set up, there had to be more than one person, because it did kind of jump from like really quickly from there to there. And it was 18 years ago, so I'm pretty sure that their technology was limited. And by the sounds of them, I don't know if they know how to use it.
You know what I think it was? I think it was a little willow of like something in the wind, and it just was moving around, and they just
No, because
mistook it for
it
something
was
else.
like there, and then it was like over there. I mean, it did seem like it moved from one side. I don't know what it was, but
It was a trickery of the mind.
I don't know. It
I mean-
obviously was the most authentic ghost footage of all time.
Didn't see it. I saw like a Nila wafer floating, like in the tree line. Just
Did it
moving
make
so
you
much.
hungry?
It did. This
Hold
All
on.
right, so that first one we decided is ghost farts and possibly Jethro playing Bigfoot with a
That's what I
flashlight.
think.
I mean, I literally didn't see anything except for just a little bit of discoloration off in the distance.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. I mean, it could have been absolutely anything.
Okay, well, I
All
mean,
right.
it was 18 years ago. It's probably aged a little bit.
All right. Sean,
This-
I'm getting ready
this-
to watch yours.
This one's clear, and it's from a month ago.
All right,
Nope,
Well,
no
let's-
weird, no weird looks here. Here we go.
all right. So I think you should just embrace the weird look. I'm watching it.
I did see something. Hold on, what the fuck was that?
No, I'm not listening.
Nah, it looks like a dude doing covert operations. Cause
Is that what it was? It looked like a bird to me, or something.
there it goes in the background. Yep.
I don't know. It looked like a naked guy running kind of weird.
So I just did some weird shit too because it was all right. I'm looking at it again really quick because I don't. Yeah, I don't even know what that was. I didn't get that one. I think I was where Steve was at the last one. I just did that weird shit too though, where like I was watching the video and even though it's a video and it's flat on my screen, I was doing this number because I was trying to look around the trees.
Why do we do that?
I just did that. I mean, I'm not
Depth
even
perception.
It's for the same reason when you play video games and somebody's shooting at you, you're like ducking and moving.
That was my aunt when we used to play like Atari. She thought the more she flexed her body, the faster Pac-Man moved.
What about when you turn down the volume in your car so you can see better?
I think there is a scientific reason for that. I don't remember what it was.
I do that when I'm lost. I'm like, oh, well, let me turn off the music.
Yeah, I can't think. I can't think.
I think that one. I don't know what the hell that one was. To me, it could have been a bird as much as a naked guy doing covert ops. I don't know.
And he was so far out in the distance. Like, once again, there was like I've seen a few videos of this guy that claims that he sees like Bigfoot, and he gets like zoomed up so close that it's clearly some guy in a mask. All right, I'm getting ready to watch.
I'll tell you what, though.
In 3, 2,
I need to get on it.
come on.
All right, I see water rushing. Watch the trees on the left. You will see something happening.
Well, the original video is much longer, so we were looking at the trees and water a lot longer. Strange happening in the trees. Left. Are you already on water? There's water.
I see the water, but I don't see shit happening on the left.
It looks like somewhere Yoda would hang out. Like, look at all that moss.
Yeah, just kind of sitting on one of the rocks and just chilling.
Oh, we're in Scotland. That's why it looks cooler than here.
Is it Ireland or Scotland?
Scottish. There's ghost caught on the camera in daylight on the Scottish River.
You expected me to read too? Shut up. What?
Oh man, I don't expect anything. My expectations of you are very low, Sean. What the hell are we looking at, man?
I'm expecting it to be one of those videos where like something then jumps out at you.
Ah!
All right, they moved.
Wait, what the fuck is that up there? You see something? Looks like a person, maybe?
I see them zooming in. No. What if they're just dicking with us? What if somebody just goes out there and says, check out this ghost story, and then it's like they get 7.5 million. This has 20,000 thumbs up. For what?
20,000, but I don't see anything.
Right.
What am I looking at? I don't even know what I'm looking at. Are you at the end yet?
I'm near the end of
what
it.
what is that? Okay, I kind of see something moving.
Yeah, it took me
Where?
almost the entire video to finally see what the hell they were trying to show, and that's like,
What is this? It looks like smoke or something.
I see sticks in the shape of Blair Witch. That's it.
so you see the tree that's running laterally, the fallen
Yes.
tree.
Yep.
At almost the dead center of that tree, to the way I'm looking at it, the vertical tree that splits it, going
Yeah.
upward. If you go halfway over to the left, there's like another little branch that kind of goes at an angle from like maybe 11 o'clock to 5 o'clock.
Oh,
And then right at that point, there's like this
Yep.
hazy humanoid type of.
yep. I see it. I see it now. I actually see that shit. Yeah.
I didn't see it until towards the end when they started zooming in, but
So is it
definitely
like
looks
a?
it was
I
added.
wonder if it's a ghost, like a little kid that's like got caught and was like, "Oh shit, they see me," and then goes and tries to move slowly away. You see it? You see it, Jake? I see it now.
This is
Hmm.
the type of video where they would have been helpful for them to have like the little arrow pointing or the circle where to look.
Okay,
Because
so
the
we're
first-
agreed. We're agreed that I'm looking at like this green, smoky. Shit,
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
But it
That's the
definitely
same thing I
looks,
saw too.
looks like a human type of figure standing up.
Yeah, it looked like
I-
it's. Yep, I see it. I see it now.
See, my thing is though, is like, how did she see this to sit there, or he or she sit there and because
We'd
I
never
almost feel like
notice it.
I think
most-
some people actually legitimately like take a camera out into the woods, set up the camera, and then just wait for some shit to happen, and then review the footage. Like, can you imagine? You're so bored. You like going out into the woods, right? You take a camera out there and you just set it there, and then you just wait forever for anything. Just be like,
don't-
I just want to see something.
I don't know if I could imagine that. That sounds like I don't know. Maybe in my like retirement, when I retire, I might have time for that.
Yeah.
I mean, who's got time for that? I don't have time for that. Did you put a doorbell camera one up?
Yeah, I put the doorbell camera one up. I thought that was weird.
Okay. So
The most disturbing thing caught on doorbell camera.
Steven here.
You got the wrong house.
I knew this was a ripoff.
Okay, what are you looking for, Steven?
No, I am Steven. I'm looking for Fifi.
Yeah, you got the wrong house.
So you don't want to have sex tonight?
Sir, my husband's in the living room with the gun.
Huh. Okay.
Have a good night.
Understood.
wow.
So I can only assume that was for me. Thank you, guys.
Why? Which one?
What
Steven?
I just watched.
You
Who
talking
said
about which one? The doorbell?
Yeah.
I sent that, but I didn't know that's what was gonna happen.
Sure.
Come on, Steven.
I'm Steven. I'm here looking for Fifi. So you don't want to have sex tonight?
Steven, you're a sick fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a video about penetrating chamber 8.
Woo.
Man, I'm gonna tell you
Not
something,
me.
Ray.
Yeah.
That was good. That was
That
good.
was-
So
I appreciate that. Thanks, guys. That was stupid. All right, do you have something else other than some
Yeah,
weird
got-
looking? I mean, look at that guy's shape of his head. Too. Like, what happened to him? Looks like he just like was born.
looks like
His
he
head
just
has-
was born.
Like his head hadn't gone back to normal yet.
Boom. Real ghost caught by CCTV camera, it says at the bottom. This is looks like a TikTok video or some shit.
Okay, so I've already got some thoughts.
Well, you're ahead of me, so hold on.
No, it just keeps replaying.
No, it's not. Well, yeah, but I haven't seen the whole thing yet. There's a wheelchair. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So it does replay. So there's a doctor running, and there's a wheelchair that follows him. Right. That's what you saw.
Yes. Okay,
I'm
so
Steven,
I'm
looking for
gonna
sex.
point out some cultural facts, if you will.
Okay.
Okay. None of the people in this video are black.
Uh.
No, I don't need to see skin color. I already know. You want to know how I know?
How do you know?
Because when the doctor came around the corner running, didn't nobody do shit. This I'm telling you, I promise you, this is a cultural phenomenon that is God honest true. The amount of black in your system determines how quickly you run when you see somebody running for no fucking reason, and you're like, well, why are they running? I'm not asking questions. I'm running.
Okay.
I'll ask you later. I'll be like,
Well-
yo, why are we running? Give a fuck. Why? Why? I'm gonna sit there and wait. Those three idiots sat there while the doctor ran around the corner. This jackass went back in his phone. Back in his phone. Then the wheelchair comes around and they all sat there and just looked at the wheelchair like, what's that? Motherfucker, it's what the dude was running. I would not. Okay, one, when the doctor came around the corner, slammed into the wall, I would have got up and been like, okay, what we doing? And then when the doctor ran, I'd have been right behind him. That's one. Two, if I didn't do that because I'm an idiot and it took a while for me to process, right? When the wheelchair showed up after I saw the doctor, that's time to run. Like, those are the two opportunities you had. I wouldn't have had to wait for the wheelchair to back up. I don't even feel that.
I thought the wheelchair was going to follow.
For a second there, I did, but that's the funny part. Maybe the wheelchair didn't, but whatever was sitting in that bitch did.
I think these guys are Middle Eastern, though, right? Is that black still?
No.
Because you said they're not black, but I don't see them being black anyway. I see them being Middle Eastern, like they have
right.
the garbs and stuff.
Which is still not black, because I promise you, I've literally been in situations where I watched this happen. One person runs, all of us running. It's almost like a universal thought process that all of us have been ingrained with in our hereditary. I don't know what it is. But I prompt one black person starts running, all of us running. We'll ask you later. I don't give a shit what it is. Matter of fact, if Steve ran into a room full of black people and we all looked at him and he was sheet white and he was like, and he ran, we're running behind him.
I mean, he's right, dude. I watched the Olympics the other day and somebody shot a gun off and all those black guys started running.
Thank you, Steve.
I mean,
see?
He's got it. About this video.
I have a point.
This video clearly has somebody pushing that damn I don't even know what you want to call it, wheelchair. Pushing it out and then yanking it back by a string or a rope, which is why it kind of yanked sideways and turned out straight, and why it couldn't go any further forward without anybody pushing. So terribly staged and horribly acted.
The place looks really dirty for a hospital too. Like, if that's where we are.
Yeah, I've never seen a waiting room at the end of a hall like that.
That's weird.
And then part of the wall fell off when the doctor. Not to mention the fact that it looked like the video was all in grayscale and he was like Technicolor in his blue.
Technicolor.
Yeah.
Let me see that one more. Yeah, he's pretty blue. That's very blue.
He's like super blue.
He's super blue. What the fuck?
I think this is the freakiest one that I've ever seen. Like that, this would scare the shit out of me. As a matter of fact, I would get one of these. I would get a raven, just keep it as a pet, and then if a burglar broke into my house, this motherfucker's just in there talking to him and shit. They'd be like, I don't see anybody. I just see this fucking bird. The bird even coughs like a human.
Ravens are excellent at mimicking sounds they hear. Mischief, can you say hello?
Hello.
Good bird.
That's freaky.
He does all sorts of voices. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Good job. And sometimes he hears
Hello.
people who have a
Hello.
cold. Good job, Mischief.
Wow. That's a big fucking bird too, man.
I
Yes.
didn't even notice the bird.
Yeah, there's a bird in there.
There was a bird in there.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
on
because that couldn't have been some dude standing right next to the bird going, "Hey,
Hello.
babe." Hello.
Hello.
No, that
Right.
bird, that was silly. It's not as impressive as the what is it, the cockatiel or the parakeet that does the drowning pool song.
Yep. No, there's literally one cockatoo drowning pool. This is hilarious.
Dude, that's freaking awesome. That video is killer.
Parrot sings "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor."
You ever
Shut
heard that
the
one?
fuck up. No.
Oh, dude, it's the best video.
Steve, is this your bird? That's funny.
Okay, that I'm not gonna lie though, man. If I didn't know that was a bird and I like heard that in the middle of the night, that'd scare the crap out of me. The way
That would
sounds.
scare the shit out of me. It would.
Like, because that doesn't sound right. I mean, I know it's a bird, but it'd be freaky as hell.
Ooh, clown.
Well, Steve, now you're way ahead.
Who?
Steve. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I know mechanics, and I'm fairly certain that is not supposed to happen like that. Oh, that's weird as fuck.
That's just a dude in a clown suit, though.
Yeah, but that's the Terrifier. How does he even see her from all the way down there?
Whoa.
That was staged.
What the fuck? These people just wasting salt.
The results make us all panic. Okay. Show us the results. The door flies open.
Oh. Salt blows away.
So tomorrow, Key wastes more shit on the floor. Got it.
That's like
Okay.
powdered sugar, I think, or something, right?
Yeah.
This guy's gonna go to bake a cake and be like, "We don't have shit."
That's because you needed to find the fucking ghost, jerk.
Why is there handprints? Like,
These videos are so silly, man. Like, I kind of want to make. I'm intrigued to see how a staged video would turn out if I did something.
Yes.
You guys did, like, to try to really make something look legitimate, although it would obviously be staged.
Oh. Something down the hall.
Okay, so you see a figure down the hall shaking its head no to you, and then you do what? You walk closer to it? What the fuck is wrong with you?
The lighting's so bad in there. Like, how do we know that that's not just like one of her kids?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know this woman. I don't know if all of her kids are accounted for.
Right.
What are they doing? Are they hiding under a bench?
They're hiding under the bench after it's already seen them. That makes no sense.
See, and you think I'm crazy. First time I'm here by myself.
You are
there's a
crazy.
picture on the floor, and it just.
Yo, dude, what is that, bro? Hold on, I want to say something. Dude, what is that? What is that?
Oh, I'm gonna holler at this ghost chick.
Slow down, though. Slow down, bro. God, yo. Oh my
Oh,
god.
it's a clown.
What are you
Never mind.
doing over here, bro? Dude, you're not scaring anybody. Dude, stop. You're not scaring anybody. Stop. Go.
You obviously are scaring somebody.
Scared them
I was
dipshits.
staying at my parents' for the weekend. My video doorbell kept alerting me. I didn't notice at first, but a
You didn't notice that
stranger
guy
seemed to be
standing
watching
across the
my
street?
house. They came
Clear as day?
close and looked in the windows. A car drove by and they left. Creepy.
Okay, that was terrible.
That was terrible.
That was terrible. That whole thing was terrible. I mean, some of those ones, especially, they were obviously like made videos. The other ones, see, but this is the problem, and this is what we talked about on that ghost show, the one that you brought the ghost foot to us. Like when we first started back in the day, the problem is that there's so much bullshit out there that when you get something real, it's hard to even like believe it.
Right, because videos change and shit. Yeah, I agree.
Well,
I mean,
first, I think the number one thing is, why is somebody filming right then and there? That's the first thing.
That's what always gets me too.
So now, granted, if you're, I don't know, filming something else or taking a video of something else, and then what you catch is not in the center of your screen or kind of happening out of the way, and you never notice it or bring it up in the actual video at that time, it makes more sense that would be more valid. You could say that, hey, I never even saw it happen, but after seeing the video later on, it kind of like with the picture that I got.
Yeah.
But I do feel like they use that technique a lot in like the ghost hunter videos. I feel like that's the technique they use where they like set something up. Because I feel like a lot of that stage, I feel like they set it up and then they are all supposed to pretend that they don't know what's happening or see it. And then later they're like, oh man, there's that face in the mirror behind you.
Yeah.
And you can do that too, but at least it feels a little bit more realistic that way.
Right.
That's probably why they do it like that. You can't just straight up have your phone aimed at something right out of the gate. So,
Well, here's my thing though, is my thing is the same as yours, but a little bit different. Like, okay, so if they're filming it because there's so much activity in that house that it's happening all the time, then like, why is it not better documented? Like, why are there not professionals in there that are seeing it happen all the time if it's like really happening like that all the time? Because there's a lot of ghost hunters and shit that'll tell you that they've been doing it for 25 years and they'll have a handful of sound clips or a handful of pictures. And it's like they've been doing it for 25 years and the evidence that they have is like minimal.
Right.
You know, and it's like if that kind of crazy shit is happening at your house on a regular basis, doors are slamming constantly and all this other stuff, wheelchairs are following you down the hallway, why is it not better documented?
Yeah. Of all the stuff that's going on.
I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. To me, it seems like there'd be like 100 videos of it, and they'd be like every ghost hunter in the world would have been like, yeah, I went there too. It's real. I saw it. They invited all of us out here because it's real.
This is a 396 years old Greenland shark. These sharks can live up to 400 years. This shark was born
Jesus.
in 6T27. When Greenland sharks get old, they
See
often
that?
go blind due to a parasite that latches onto their eye. The Greenland shark prefers to hunt in dark.
Well, can't
the
see.
loss of eyes doesn't affect their ability to hunt. These sharks have a unique sexual maturity, with females not reaching sexual maturity until they are around
Damn.
156 years old. The groundbreaking discovery of the 396-year-old Greenland shark was made possible through the use of radiocarbon dating, a technique that analyzes the levels of carbon-14 in the shark's eye lenses.
What? There is a lot of things about that video that I found weird and disturbing, and Steve just left. So, like, what? Did you see the parasite on the eye, man? That's terrible.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
That was like alien type shit. And then, like, the women don't reach their peak until 156.
Like, how do you find that out?
From carbon dating, apparently. They can do anything now with carbon dating, I guess. Radiocarbon technology or something.
That's crazy.
That shark looked like he wanted to be put out of his misery 100 years ago.
I know, right?
Like, he's just like, kill me. Like, do you think that there's some things, and I mean, maybe even humans in some cases, but some things just live so long, they're just like, kill me.
Mm-hmm.
So what I want to know is whose great-great-grandson started this sexual maturity investigation and recorded
That's
it
what I want to know. And how do you know it's sexually mature at that point? Like, what?
Yeah, 156 years ago, somebody was like, let's test sexual maturity in these sharks. And then they just handed it on down through generations.
It's like, 156 years later, she came. She came, guys.
Right, finally.
Wait a minute, are you only 154 years old? Are you trying to get me locked up, lady?
Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to leave me alone for 2 more years.
The orcas come by and they're like, I swear to God, I thought she said she was 205, man. She didn't look 155.
Look it, I swear.
How did we get to sexually matured blind sharks? This show has gone sideways.
So sideways.
It's just good. It's good stuff. Well, you guys don't like cranberry sauce? You guys fucking around over there? You gonna act like you don't like cranberry sauce?
Nah, I typically do that.
I like this sauce.
I mean, you guys really gonna sit over there and fucking be like, I don't like cranberry sauce? Yeah, okay, bullshit, guys. Bullshit. It's Ocean Spray too. Ocean Spray is amazing.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just letting you know right now. It is. It's good stuff.
You know how every once in a while there'll be like a TV series that will do like a silent show?
Is that what you wish this was?
Yes. We need to post this fucking thing with only the video and no audio, and people be like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what are these guys doing?
If you randomly die, I'm gonna tell people that you let men you didn't know, strange men, finger you a lot.
Never nobody. Yeah, never nobody. Never people I don't know.
I'll be like, well, I don't know what killed him, but he sure let a lot of strangers finger his ass.
Terrible.
That have anything to do with it?
Almost as terrible as that video we just watched.
God, I hope you die before me so I can do that.
Die before you is in like in front of you.
Well, I don't want you to die in front of me. That's awkward, but
die behind you.
I want to make sure that I hire a somebody to come to show up at my funeral in a Grim Reaper outfit and just sit in the back of the church.
I'll do it. God, you're so complicated.
I could put like a wireless earpiece in my ear and a carrot up my rectum, and then I can watch it from my phone.
Man.
The way he said it sounded like the carrot was already in his rectum. Just make sure before you leave, you freeze frame it like this.
Well, at least we did our diligence to prepare for the show.
This is from 18 years ago?
What, right now?
No,
what we're doing?
No, the fucking video.
It might be, but it's the most authentic ghost footage of all time.
Just play the video. I mean, is there like
I'm
closed
playing
caption?
it.
Do I need to hear it?
I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, I think
All
they
right.
say stuff.
All right, I'm
I
gonna
don't-
fucking do this. These are the best videos we can find on the internet. You know, it works for a sore ass.
I don't know, but
Very
you would.
sus.
If there's anybody that knows how to cure a sore ass, it's Steve. I mean,
Did you say cause or cure?
Are you